What's up, guys? TJ Eclipse here. I'm gonna do a little bit of a review and put together of this Realtree 24 volt UTV made by Dynacraft. It's 24 volt, goes about 5 miles per hour. It's for my son. His birthday's today, actually, and I'm gonna put this together tonight and get it charged up so that way tomorrow, when he goes to check it out, he'll be able to ride it. So let's see how it works. We'll get to the unboxing here in a second. All right, so I'm new to this whole YouTube thing and everything else, but I'm trying to get into it. I figured I looked online. Obviously, I didn't see any kind of videos for what this thing's going to look like coming out the box. But once you get the box open, this is pretty much how it comes packed. It's pretty tight in there. That little fender was sticking right there at the back there, but there's a little walk around. So now I'm going to get it all unpackaged and we'll go from there. All right, so here's your basic breakdown. It's got some really big tires. There's the vehicle itself. You can see all the components that's in there. You got your charger, and it's got a lot of wires and everything else. But there's all the pieces laid out. Come around on this side. And there is a box in here. It's upside down right now, but flip it around for you. Sorry about my foot there. Don't discard that box. Got your little hubcaps. There's your charger, some other little pieces and parts, and we're gonna start putting this thing together. All right. So cool thing about the instructions, it actually tells you what part numbers one by one by one, and they're actually numbered. So as you can see here, this is part number 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 is what's going to go first. Number 1 is somewhere written on here. Nope, right there. And then this one is number 2, number 3, and that's number 5. So that's what you put together first, and then go from there. All right, phase 1 complete. Sorry about the fan noise. It's a little warm in here. That's what it's going to look like. So you got all 4 corners attached. And there she goes. There are 3 screws on the back here, as you can see. Do not over tighten those. And also, when you're installing this, make sure you install this panel and that panel over there first, then attach your back panel, and then attach your front panel, which the front panel is what has your screws. This back panel actually snaps into place. It has 3 snaps on it, and once you do that, then you're good to go on to the next step. All right, next step's really easy. You just attach it to the back here. There's 4 screw holes. 1, 2, 3, and 4. My suggestion would be to start each one in each individual hole and then screw it all the way down. And now she's attached. Let's move on to the next step. All right, so with the vehicle flipped over, you're basically going to cut these 2 zip ties. And looks like we're going to be attaching, what came in this box is this this rod right here. It's your front axle. So it's basically going to slide in and sit like this across, and then you will attach your wheels to it. So let's see how that works. Okay, scratch that. That back rod is actually for the rear wheels. I'm sorry. So this is what it's going to look like. So this is what it comes prepared in the box. You're basically going to lift, turn it, make sure it's tight and secure. Now you can attach your front wheels. Alright, so tighten these down. You get this little tool right here. It fits on this this nut right here, and tighten it all the way down. There is a large washer that'll fit right here in between the wheel. You have another washer that goes here, and then afterwards you get a little cotter pin that you have to bend around. You stick through the hole and you bend it around, and once you do that, you can attach one of the caps. Alright, so moving on to the rear axle. You're going to take off the nuts and bolts that are on the end on both sides. You're going to slide it through, and then repeat the same process. Use your tool and attach your wheels, and we'll move on to the next step. Quick note, and I forgot to mention this on the front tires as well. These are the rear ones. They are clearly different, as it's sliding and falling, from the front wheels. The front wheels do not have this spindle. So, and also they are both marked left and right. So there's the left one, and then obviously that's the right one. So you can't really mix them up. Alright, and there's your real wheels. They are now attached and on. Went ahead and put the caps on. I think we're ready to flip her back over. Okay, so the next step is kind of easy. It's wanting you to put together the roof, but I'm going to wait because I want to go ahead and put the battery stuff in. So you're going to connect your blue connector, and then your charging port for the battery is actually right there. So, and then after you do that, then you can put your seat in, or if you want to use the basket that comes with it, which is this right here, you know, you can go ahead and put that on. And secure it down. If you don't want to use it, you can leave it off. Totally up to you. They do provide these 4 little caps to cover it if you don't want to use it. So pretty neat. But it's pretty self-explanatory. And then as far as the seats go, we'll get to that now. Alright, as far as the seats go, they're pretty easy. This bottom panel will slide in to this panel here, and it all clicks into place. And then from there, you've got these 2 hooks that slide into the back, as you can see right there and right there. And then you just take the screws that come with it and screw it into place. Alright, so there's your seats installed. Me personally, I think it looks cool just like this. I don't know if I want to install the roof and all that, man. But yeah, so there's your seats. What I did is I started the one screw on this side, and then moved on to the other one, and then came back and screwed them both in. But on to the next.